Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt and I'm Ferda Tunes, and today we are back with a brand new episode of Diving In, where I go headfirst into an artist's discography, analyzing my thought process from album to album, and today is the finale, the last episode for diving into Crystal Castles. If you'd like to see me cover their last 3 albums, boom, link is right there, they're all in the description. I've thoroughly enjoyed their discography so far, for the most part. Now let's just get to this album, Amnesty, the first album that isn't self-titled or just numerical. Everything surrounding this album is somewhat grim, but it feels like the start of a new era for the band. They're starting somewhat fresh. No. This feels like the band trying to start a new era and turn a new coin for the band, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush with this one, y'all. I'm sorry, but I think they fell flat on their fucking face. Going into this one knowing that Alice Glass wasn't going to be a part of it, and knowing everything that happened in the subsequent months after this album's release, just gives this whole project a bad smell. And it doesn't taste that much better when you really dive in, you know what I'm saying? My expectations were definitely lower for this album for the sole fact that Alice Glass wasn't going to be here, but I was still hoping for some great moments and for it to still be a solid album altogether. Like the last album was definitely a step down in quality in my eyes, but it still had enough great moments to keep me somewhat satisfied with it as a whole. Amnesty has like a handful of half-decent songs that are often butchered limb by limb with god-awful mixing or just flat-out terrible production or beat choices. Take the first song, Flemen. Starts all cold and eerie. I love the manipulated vocals, very daunting.
Here we go, bro.
But the fucking percussion that comes in all skittery and it's just so very messy and pretty ugly, and the more I listened to it, the more it grew off of me.
Whoa! The percussion caught me way the fuck off guard. It's a bit odd how it comes in, eh? Like... Okay, this is very interesting, and I could see it growing on me. But this percussion is just definitely hitting in a weird way, and I'm just... hard to swallow right now.
It sounds cool enough that on first listen I was kind of like, okay, their intros have always been a little odd, but the second song does absolutely no favors to warrant any sort of hope for this album.
Good Christ!
I wanted to like this song, and actually just before recording this, it was kind of stuck in my head, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll have a last-minute change of heart. Let me listen to it one more time. No. God, no. The mixing is fucking atrocious, and I am never the type to be that nitpicky and bring up the mixing, but it's actually unbelievable how horrible it is in this song. The main barrage of synths and shit that come in like 2 seconds into the song is just frustratingly loud. It's beyond annoying. It's genuine torture to listen to this song at a high volume. Headphones, speakers, whatever. It sounds fucking awful.
Okay, that's pretty bouncy. I like that. See, the beat is hitting. But man, like everything else is... Like this section is cool. I like this. That shit is sick, but... I don't know about this one, honestly.
Char is a very solid banger, but we're already very much in the territory of this just sounds like dollar store Crystal Castles, or a leftover from the second album if I'm being very generous. It's cool, it's got good grooves, I like the beat quite a bit, but I remember realizing that my biggest fear for this album was coming true. that the new vocalist was just gonna try to be Alice Glass. And it's a pain because I would enjoy this song and many more moments on the album a lot more, but there's just something about her impression of Alice Glass that I just can't take seriously. And I know I just said I liked parts of the production, but as a whole, I just can't stop picturing like the douchiest dude in your neighborhood. He's like 36 years old, been making music for decades, and just is a ride or die fan for artists like Ethan Cath or Machine Gun Kelly. It just sounds like someone trying to emulate Crystal Castles and doing like a decent job, I guess.
It's a pretty dope song to like follow. Like it's, yeah, like favorite track so far for sure. Definitely, like I like this. Yeah, it's dope. I'm trying not to like compare it to previous Crystal Castles works. I mean, how can you not? Oh.
And the next song, Enth, pushes this a lot more with the new vocalist doing her best Alice Glass, kind of screechy, her more cutthroat vocal style. It's laughably bad. Like, on my second listen, I actually burst into tears. It's fucking embarrassing. You're like, whoa, this beat is kind of sick. Whoa, who the fuck is that bitch? I'm sorry, like, I'm being dramatic, and oh my god, it's fucking awful.
See, like, it's got pieces I like, but damn, like, I'm not feeling this, bro. Like, it is...
I really liked the percussion of this song at first. It's growing off me a bit, but it's still pretty dope. But this song is just another train wreck, and at least the production wasn't as bad as on Fleece, but the vocalist just takes it to a new level of awful. I didn't even bother to learn her name. Like, why would I give a shit? I'm sorry.
Wow. Wow, this fucking vocalist sucks. I'm so sorry. Dog, like, it's like he literally just told her, yo, can you do Alice Glass? Because, like, that's what we need. Oh my god. That's not... It's... I don't know. It, like, the beats are cool. It's not for me. That's for fucking sure.
Just get the fuck out of my ears. Now, the song Sadist, the synths are mixed, again, annoyingly loud, but they're not even good to begin with. Fucking whiny, 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 whiny. It's fucking annoying as shit. Only thing I like about this song is the kind of dreamy breather area around the 1 minute mark. But again, 20 seconds later, fucking it's, oh god, it's so bad. Like, for this song, they had a really solid foundation here. And then every 30 seconds, fucking
I think the mixing is just shit too, because everything just sounds like too fucking loud. I don't know. Bro, and then they just pull a Crystal Castles 3 and just, oh yeah, we're just gonna like, oh, the song's done, alright.
Teach Her How to Hunt is maybe the best song here, for the sole fact it just feels like an interlude.
Okay, this is kind of a really sick, like, progressive, like, trippy, ambient, new age.
But by the time I get to Chloroform, this album as a whole is just losing me more than ever. And this is a highlight for me.
Bro, what the fuck is that? This is cool. Like, bro, they could have just... That's kind of like... It is, like, cool, but I don't know why. It's just... all these songs just, like, low-key just feel ugly to the ears. I don't know. Like, why do these sound just so fake? I don't know. Like, what the fuck? They just don't feel strong. Even though most of the time they're like I'm talking the main melodies and the synths, or the main melody of the production. Like, you go for so like abrasive sounds, but it just feels so weightless, and it just comes off as fucking annoying. Oh, this is like ruining the song for me, like big time. This is, bro, this is ass.
The more I listened to everything, the more I just felt, why would I ever listen to this? Especially songs like this. It's just the classic Crystal Castles sound, but nowhere near as good or interesting or anything close to the heights that they have reached before. Like, I don't even feel like talking about the rest of these songs because it feels like I already have. Everything I've said so far just applies to one song or another. This album is just painfully generic for Crystal Castles, but it still sounds more cutting edge and weirder than most electro-pop artists around this time, but that's not a compliment, because everything quirky or mystifying about this album is simultaneously bad most of the time. And they also just fall painfully short of how far Witch House has come since their prime pioneering days of the genre. I'll leave you with the rest of the first reaction clips from this album, but I really just don't have anything else to say. This album grew off me stronger than any album ever, maybe, and I didn't even like it that much to begin with. Overall, this is just sort of an unsurprising disappointment. Part of me hopes Crystal Castles is dead and buried, and if they do decide to make more music in the future, it's at least under a different name or something. But yeah, what a shitty way to end this whole Diving In series on. At least the last song on the album is one of the best, you know. The album doesn't end as terribly as most of the songs start.
Oh, that's nice as fuck.
But this is also the end, but this is just the beginning. Our OG Toronto homegirl queen, Alice Glass, just released her debut solo album. And y'all know I promised at the very start of this series that I will be doing a diving in on her solo music. So 2 videos coming out very soon, hopefully, doing the EP and the debut album. While you wait for those, go check that shit out. Go stream the Alice Glass debut album, Pray, I think it's called. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm doing that shit today. I'm recording, and I will do my best to get it out for you guys as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to see me cover the first 3 Crystal Castles album, the first, the good Crystal Castles albums, they'll all be at the top of the description. Look out for those Alice Glass diving in. Join the Discord if you want to talk to some really cool people about some really cool music. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. Enjoy the rest of the clips, and much love. We'll see you in the next one. Stream Alice Glass, baby. Don't stream this bullshit painfully mid album. Alright, y'all, enjoy the clips. Enjoy the clips.
Okay, this is off to a good start. Okay, I see. Yeah, vocalist isn't too bad on this track. It's still just whatever. Yeah, still just fake Alice Glass. But hey, this is fire. This is a fire track. I fucks with this one. Okay, yo, he's picking it up in the second half. What happened? My bad. These synths are nice as fuck. Bit of that dark 80s feel, like I'm fucking with this kinda. Dude, I just can't feel the vocalist at all. Like, it just low-key, like, cheeses me. Like, it just takes me out instantly. Even if it's doesn't sound too bad. But when she's doing this, when she does the kind of softer, singy vocals, it's passable, but this shit just, no. There was just something about Alice that made those, like, insane vocals she does just so cool. And, like, I genuinely can't imagine another artist ever, like, delivering it the way she does, like that vocal style. And especially here, it just sounds so fucking ripped off and just a terrible way of doing it. Okay, this is dope. Hey, kinda like I don't know, not a matter. Hey, this could shape to be the best track.